discuss some strategies you can implement if you're stuck sitting all day. By now we all know sitting can have some negative effects, on posture, just general sort of symptoms such as headache, feeling stiff and tight at the end of the day. But unfortunately we have to sit. We're stuck at school, stuck at work, commuting, sitting on an airplane, all that stuff. We're stuck in that seated position. So the important thing is to try and implement some strategies to help negate those negative effects when we're stuck sitting all day. So first off, with ergonomics, you want to make sure you're able to sit nice and upright, sort of hips and knees 90 degrees, being able to sit nice and tall. And any sort of screen, anything you're reading, you want relatively kind of head height, so we're not having to sort of look down or slouch forward to actually see the screen or whatever we're reading. So once that's established, we want to implement a few sort of basic movements and exercises we can do while we're stuck seated to, again, negate those negative effects of sitting. So first one's going to be what we call scapular cars or shoulder blade cars, and what CAR stands for is controlled articular rotations. So something like this. You picture like you have a pencil sticking out of the shoulder, and we're just going to draw nice, big backward squares, slow and controlled, and get into those end ranges of motion. Looks like this. So we're going to bring those shoulders up all the way. We're going to drive those shoulders back, bring them all the way down like you're bringing your shoulder blades into your back pocket of your pants, and then bring those shoulders forward. Staying nice and tall. We don't want any movement through the spine while we're doing that. We want that shoulder blade to move independently of the spine. So again, we're going up, back, down, forward. The idea is it keeps those shoulder blades mobile. It reduces tension around there. A lot of those muscles go from the shoulder blade up into the neck. Keeps that nice and mobile and gets us used to having those shoulders down away from our ears. That leads us into the next exercise where we're just going to take our neck through its general range of motion. So the idea is those shoulders are nice and comfortable being down and back. From there, we're going to take our neck into rotations. Again, nice, slow and controlled. Get into that end range. We really only want the head and neck moving. We don't want any torso movement with that. So we're going to do both rotations. Bring my ear to my shoulder to the right, ear to my shoulder to the left. Then we're going to do some protraction and retraction where I'm sticking my chin out and bringing that head back over top of my shoulders. That's really good for targeting the upper neck. You really want to make sure it's going forward and you're not going up or down. So again, it's forward and back. And a little trick with that is keeping your finger on your chin if you're not sure. And if I tend to go up, my chin's going to come off my finger. So it just kind of guides me forward and brings me back. So shoulders are down. We've taken our neck through its range of motion. Another nice, easy one. No one is going to know you're going to do it. You can do it while you're driving, sitting on the plane, bus, whatever it is. We're just going to do some glute contractions. And basically all it is just squeezing your butt cheek. So sitting nice and upright, I'm going to contract my glutes, hold that for about 3 seconds, relax, do that about 10 times. If you get bored with that, you can shake it up a little bit and alternate. So you're going to go right glute, 3 seconds, left glute, 3 seconds. You can sort of contract to the beat of the song you're listening to, whatever, but it just keeps those glutes sort of activated. The problem is if we sit on those all day and we go to stand up, those glutes are kind of sluggish and they're not doing their job, and that can sort of affect that lower chain as we go to exercise or something after work. Next, and a sort of one final last one, again, it's really easy to do, but I'm sitting nice and upright, I'm in a good ergonomic position, and I'm just going to lift my heels off the ground, come back down, lift my toes off the ground, lift my heels off the ground, again, nice, slow and controlled. I'm just sort of contracting those leg muscles, keeping that ankle nice and mobile. By contracting those leg muscles, it's going to sort of help pump that blood back out of the legs that's just sort of stagnant from sitting all day. So again, best case scenario is you're able to sort of break up your sitting, get up, go run up a flight of stairs, go get a drink of water, walk up and down the hallway. Even just standing up and sitting back down, doing that 10 or 20 times out of your chair is going to help break up the sitting and break up that sustained poor posture. But when you're stuck sitting and you can't do that, try implementing those exercises to see if you can kind of keep things nice and loose, reduce some tension, and hopefully you can notice at the end of the day you're not getting as much of that stiffness, headache, any of those negative symptoms.